empty. So now I will try to demonstrate how to build a map and how to create a map for your area or for your lawns. And later, always keep an eye on that screen. You can see how the mapping or how the word inside looks like inside the robot gradually changing into a real map. So it's really, really interesting and you don't want to miss that. So I will show you how to start. So let's see. So robots actually is over there. So currently, I will try to create a new map. It's really, really simple and easy. So once there is no map, you will directly jumping to the remote control. So I would say, go to map. So you can see the robot is getting out. Now what I need to do was to control the robot with those controllers. And you can see we have some 4 options for different virtual boundaries you can create. The virtual boundaries, the forbidden zones, the passageways, and also the way it go back to the charging station. So there are 4 fundamental elements you can create. So let's create the virtual boundary first. And maybe you already noticed that from the screen, the map of the environment is gradually be clear and more and more clear and more density. So now I will try to create the virtual boundaries. So I will remote control the robot. Let's say, I will say start. Then it will start to join the virtual boundaries for you lawns. It's quite simple and easy. You just need to remote control your robot. Follow some virtual boundaries. And remember that screen as well. So you can see how the map gradually So now I'm driving the robot. I will back to the place where I start. And now I will say it's done. Confirm. So your map is already created. So due to the remote control errors, it's not that perfect. Let's add more features. So I will add one more recharge path. So you have to control the robot into the area and as a start point, let's say start here. Then you just need to control the robot back to the charging stations. And then you say done. Then the whole map is finished. So it's just that simple and easy. And from here, you can see. So maybe we can rotate the map. So it's already created from nothing to a full featured point cloud. And you just need to remote control the robot from a virtual So now I will let the robot to start to working. Okay. You can see from the both my phone and also the mapping, it's now start work. And actually yesterday, a lot of you guys bring out your concerns about how our obstacle avoidance works. So I will show you later. So now the robot is starting the mowing tasks. I guess because I didn't create very well, so there is a very small corner. So now he's mowing that part. You can see now the robot is mowing according to the patterns. And today I already prepared some special obstacles to check how our system works. And from that, you can see how smart our robot is. I guess yesterday you already noticed that like a person, like a huge obstacles, like me, standing in front of it, it can bypass me very easily. So I guess there is no doubt already. So, and even I jump into his front. Oh, sorry. Now I hit the bumpers. I have to recover it. You can see now it's back to work again. So now the robot actually is mowing. And I guess yesterday I already demonstrated if I suddenly jump into in front of it, it's really, really close. So he will step back to have enough space to bypass me. You can see how smart it is. And today we'll also demonstrate more interesting function for you guys. So some of you already mentioned, so there is a cute dog, right? It's really mimic. It's really like a real dog. So let's put this dog in front of it. Let's see what will happen. You can see the robot recognize it and bypass it very easily. Let's change some directions. It's really like a real dog. You see? So no matter how we put the dog, he can recognize it and avoid it. Some of you may also question, this dog is still too big. Let's change. Now I bring a rabbit to see how it will react. Oh, you directly recognize it and get away. So later on, we will try to test him once again. You can see he just get away from it at a very, very close age. So this is how he react to a rabbit. So some of you still may think this is too big. So now let's put some plants. And you can see how perfect this machine bypass it. And actually those leaves is really hard to recognize. So you may still challenge us about, can we handle even smaller? Sure. So this is small cat. You can see it's very, very small. And it's even lower than the bumper. And you can see you can still recognize it. Let's try it again. I will put the cat suddenly in front of it. Let's see how it reacts. Okay. This is really, really smart, right? So let's try something even smaller. These little cats again. Now this cat is very special because you can see its tails is point out. So let's see if our robot can still recognize it. So even his tails is point out, the robot can still smartly bypass it and recognize it. You see? No matter where I put it, you always recognize it and get away from it. So this is really smaller. It's even shorter than the bumpers. So today, we didn't have too much toys or the pads to be tested. So currently I already showed, I guess, enough different models, colors, or the different kind of animals. And I'm not sure if still satisfied for you guys. And also I want to mention that currently the vision system is based on the machine learning. So actually we are training more and more data to make sure we can cover most of the obstacles that will you met inside your gardens. So with the time accumulated, so the robot will be smarter and smarter to recognize different kinds of obstacles. So also I want to mention that because actually the ground here is not the grass. So most of our vision training is based on the grass ground. So currently, actually, what I show to you actually is even challenge for those robots. And today you can see, so I just finished create a map from 0. And also I show you how our obstacle avoidance can handle different kind of obstacles. So no matter the obstacles is moving or is static, our robot will always recognize it and take some actions to that. So basically, this is the main 2 parts. I'm not sure if you guys want to see more different kinds of obstacles, how it can react. But later on, we will try to release out more our testing videos to you guys. So today, I really want to spend much more time with you guys for the Q&A parts, because yesterday, you guys are so enthusiastic and bring out so much questions, and I can even not follow up, catch up. So today I will try to follow all the questions and answer all of you guys. So let's back to the front desk. Okay. So guys, so today I want to spend more time with you guys to discuss about the all your concerns. So like I just demonstrate a few minutes ago. So I'm not sure if you are satisfied with the how robot reacts for different kinds of obstacles. Yeah, let's check the questions. Mower to accuracy. Yeah, okay. So I will try to bring the mower to, but it's because currently the mower is too heavy. So I will bring a static mower here. So you guys can ask me more questions. So hold on for a second. So I will try bring a robot here, and you guys can ask me any questions you want to know about or what. Okay. So you can create new boundary. Yes, yes. Actually, I'm not sure if it's. So I will try to answer all the questions, you guys. So today is not as much as people as yesterday, but so I can just anyway, so I can answer all your questions more carefully. Is that possible to change parts of the finished boundary? Yes, you just I'm not sure if you want to change the virtual boundaries, but actually you can just control the robot to the boundary for the new boundaries. if your meaning is to like fine tune the final boundaries, I guess it's currently we do not support these features. How about the fruits? Branches will be able to avoid. So today we didn't prepare the fruit. So next time, and also you, as I mentioned before, so currently we are most of our collision avoidance, especially for those small obstacles, is based on our neural network training. So we can bring more of those obstacles into our neural networks and to see how it reacts. But currently, I guess we didn't train too much fruit yet. Yeah. But gradually it will be more and more, but it's really time consuming. So what about the cut to edge? It's about 20 centimeters from the wall or to the edge. Show the bumpers hit something, it gets stuck until user input physical visit was a bit. Currently, the logic is like this, but we notice this is not quite reasonable. So we will try to update the bumper logic. So currently, once we hit the bumpers, we will the robot will recognize some accident happened. But later on, we will try to update it. So only if the bumper constantly be pressed, it will stop. Otherwise, he will continue working. But we can update maybe just a few days later. To show the LiDAR up close. Yes. So here is a laser scanner, but actually some of you guys already put the data sheet of the laser scanner. Yeah. Are you gonna to release more colors for the covers? For the covers, actually now we are trying to get to know how the marketing reactions first. So currently because too much colors will cause very difficult arrangement for our produce plan. So we don't know how much different color we should produce, right? So we will control it to a limit number until we have enough marketing data. So that now we can produce much more different colors. And you get, if you have found some special colors, and maybe later we will provide you some customized options. Sentiments with update. So it's a little bit fast, so I will try to answer one by one. So sorry. Cat is mostly moving obstacles. What happened? So I do not sure if you check my videos, or maybe you can check the replays later. So and that the replays, I keep moving the small cats in front to the front of the robot. So robot can constantly react to the cats. I guess I just moved continuously 3 times in front of it. Will the quick start model be final model? I'm not sure how to update. It's OTA, so currently all our machine will equipped with 4G network, and also it can connect to the Wi-Fi, so you can just update all the softwares via OTAs. There's a flat transition between my laws, so tolerance and pose. So there is no issue with the pool. You just need to build a forbidden area along the pool's edge. So there's no any influence for the laser scanner. Well, you can sentiment it proof. Yes. Is that possible to cut the edge except without centimeters? Maybe mapping over there. So currently, because the distance of our cutting edge is due to the physical limits, because you can see from here. I will explain to you. So actually, this disc has a pretty much this distance, so it physically cannot cut into the edge. So maybe for the next version, we will design some special, because also why there has to be such a distance. This is according to the CE certifications. There has a safety standard that someone, no matter how they put the hands inside, he will not be damaged or cut his hand. So actually, this is really, really strict from the CE certification for the safety. So I guess there is no way to really have a robot to cut in the edge. So, but we will try to figure how maybe for next 2 or 3 versions, we will bring out some special cutting edge versions. Well, my kids have started cleaning the dog pops. So I think we now currently actually we are training the pops. So I guess our vision system can recognize it. Why Kickstarter? Why not launch its new program on your own website? I think I just mentioned yesterday. So to launch on the Kickstarter is not only a way to collect the fans or the monies, but also a way to promote our product all over the world. And it's marketing activities as well. Yes, main reason is for the marketing. Drive the robot to another zone. And anyway, manually driving is available, like I just demonstrate, but manually mowing is not recommended, because that was, if you want to mow in another row, you have to build another maps. Then you can just mow in at another place. Yes. So quick settle model to be a final model. Actually, now I'm not sure if Greg has watched our yesterday's live stream. So I have showed on our slides, actually, our product is already, we have opened the injection mode already. So we have invested the mass production for that. Outside map, yes, you can control robots outside the map and mowing, but it's not recommended, because due to the also CE safety certifications, it's not allowed you to constantly remote control a robot for like there is a time limit, time period limit, and also there is a distance limit to remote control. It was just also avoid the sensitive. Currently, we do not open these parameters for the user to adjust it, because maybe this is not, it will cause some issues. So, but later on, we will think about that. But I guess currently we will try to tune it as perfect as possible. And we adjust also avoid the sentiment. Oh, no, sorry. And recognize softy foliage and push it out of the way. So currently, I just mentioned, so our system is based on the neural network. So once you detect there is some obstacles the robot cannot recognize, maybe later we can update a function that you can just upload the image inside your apps, and we will try to training such things at the back, at the cloud. Then the robot will gradually learn how to recognize it and avoid that. Yes, yes, I guess you guys mentioned about the logic of the bumpers. So we already noticed this is logic design for flaws. So we will try to fix it as soon as possible. Do I manually charge the robot? So for manual control the robot is mainly for to do the mapping, and also to build the virtual boundaries or the passages between different mowing areas. So most of the time, you don't need to do the remote. Okay, show LED illuminate so we can also work. Oh, so sorry, the LED is only for the states. So you can you can see, maybe I'm not sure if I just demonstrate before. So robot, while it's charging, it will just like breathe, and it will turns to green. So while it's working, it will turns to blue. So it's a status LED. So it's not for the illuminations. So actually, this is the LEDs is our logos. Our logo is the LED, and it's mainly for the status. Oh, sorry about that. Will be a Google Assistant integrated available. So currently we do not support the Google Assistant, but later on we'll try to consider about that, because currently our apps is, I think is quite enough for use. Video, I'm not sure which video you have mentioned before. Could do a video counting near and around thick bush and the fudge. Yes, yes, yes. We will try to release more and more testing videos, including the bushes. So I guess a lot of you guys mentioned about how the robot react along the bush or the fence, or some like very, how to say, the featureless walls. I'm not sure if you checked our 3D point cloud map. So it's really with density. So most of the case we already tested, and it works really well. So maybe we will release some videos that is how it works along the bush walls. Well, doesn't need LiDAR. Yes, yes, because it's using the LiDAR. So actually it's actively split out, or the sending out the laser. What when Wi-Fi wind fails suddenly? So if the internet connection is suddenly breaks, it will not influence the robot work. So all the tasks will be saved locally. So it will just continues for the mowings. What you will not have will be the remote setup and the remote controls. I mean, it's not the remote control robot, but the remote setup the robot parameters. I'm not sure. So you guys has watched the live stream before. I just demonstrated the vision collision avoidance. So in the test, it was running very slow. So I think I have mentioned yesterday. So count the moving speed is 0.35. Why we set up this speed? Because according to our test, this is the best effect of cutting grass. So if your grass is not that hard, or it's not that density, maybe you can speed the robot up. So we have this opening parameters for the personal preference. So you can set up inside your apps. yeah, it's not the most efficient, but it's most effective. So while if the robot's running too fast, then the cutting effect will be not good. There are some grass cannot be cut very clear. So this is why we set up run slows. Package will have. So about the pledge or the package, so tomorrow will be our official launch day at the Kickstarter. So you just keep an eye on that. So I guess more and more information will be released on that. Oh, well, it's a mowing machine. In the dark. So all the vision system cannot work very well over the dark because even the humans will like has some vision obstacle, will hit some obstacles at dark night, right? So you cannot expect it. There's no lights, the vision still works. So it doesn't make any sense. So the vision will not work at the low light. Some section to be current, normal, and others to do. So for this part, I cannot catch your questions. Sorry. Stopped in the middle of the work for no reasons. Okay, I guess you mentioned about the independent testers. I think because of that prototype, we already sent it like 1 month or 2 months earlier before. So it take us almost like 1.5 months to ship it to France. And the guy tested the version over there is not that updated. So there's still some, I guess, some flaws or some bugs inside. So currently we already updated, and I guess this independent tester will release more videos for our update versions. Where the Neomow X software will be fixed. I'm sorry about that. We are still working on the updating on the Neomow X. So I'm not sure what kind of the software issues you have been met. The logo is the state. Yes. What kind of? So currently we do not recognize the leaves, so you will just cut the leaves. Donate. So I just mentioned, so actually the Kickstarter is not only a sales channels, but also marketing activities. Yes, but I still think there is some risks at Kickstarters. If you want to wait, you can still wait for our officially release. So you showcase absolute vision recognition, but what about in the dark? I had mentioned that if you expect the robot to have a very good react at the dark night, it's almost impossible because even the human visions cannot recognize the obstacles at dark night. So there is a physical limit for the vision system. So you cannot expect currently a robot even has the better sensors than humans. So it's not reasonable, right? Yes, you can have that, but we call it laser scanner, right? So you can we have the 3D or depth cameras. Currently, it still not works very well because you cannot see really the colors or textures from the except the depth informations. And with even the infrared lights, it cannot recognize enough informations. Different levels, suppose the two areas switched by. Yes, you can switch it by hand, I guess. I think I understand your worries. So maybe you have like in different levels. So you can just lift the manually move the robot to another place and it will start to run. Yes, we of course we can mow at night. So if you want, you mentioned about for illuminations. So currently, we don't think mowing at night is recommended. So you can, because it still will create some noise. So a lot of countries has very strict noise laws. But if you really want the obstacles avoidance features, we will consider about that. I know the Android, the version which has the LED and the version visions, but they need that for the boundary recognitions. So it has to make sure the vision has a good light conditions, but we are not. We're based on the laser scanner, which is already actively sending out the lasers. So we don't rely on the visions. The vision is only a supplementary for us to do obstacle avoidance. The sound, you can see the covers here. So actually, it's the special design like your sunglasses. So actually, they has some influence, but I have to say there is for the final effects, it has no influence. It will influence a little bit, but it will not influence the final result. By yourself for some reasons or go back. So currently they will just send the notifications if the robot get out to the mowing zones, because according to this, this is usually not allowed. Either the localization system does not work very well, or your mower was be stealed. So for this, we will both send you the notifications at your apps. Currently, we do not have the LED for the illuminations, so we cannot expect our vision system works still at night. Terrace in the same levels. So only if the terrace, only if the physically can it can concur that. I'm not sure how height you mentioned. Yes, there is no limited zones. You can choose as much zones as possible. Yes, there is a lifting sensors. So you can see here. So according to the CE certifications, once the robot was be lifted, all the cutting blade should be stopped at once. So currently we are restricted to follow all the CE safety restrictions. Yes, you can for the zone independent. Currently, I don't think our apps has different zones scheduled, but this sounds really good features. So we will take this into considerations for the independent zone schedules. Yes, for the different zones, the cutting preference will be different. Also, we will take this into the considerations. So for us, it's a nice features to have, I guess. Okay, so I think I almost answered all the questions you has been asked. So if you, I'm not sure if I missed out any questions. If I missed out, I would say sorry because I cannot catch up the comments as soon as possible. So if I missed out, you just can comment again. I will try to answer them. So for mowing at night, you don't need to worry because we have laser scanners. Most of the situations can be handled. And yesterday, I already shows how our obstacles avoidance system works only by the laser scanner. And today, I demonstrate the vision systems recognitions. And both of them works well. And also, they can work independently. Even your area may have the low light conditions, but it will not influence. And we have the physical bumpers as our last fence, so you don't need to worry about the safety. Where the battery is placed, so you can see from here, so in front of the robot. So here was the battery, this one, so you can just replace it with some screws. Sorry, I didn't catch up so can I take the mode to myself? Currently, we do not support multiple map. So, but we will take this one into the considerations if you have like 3 house or 3 different area mows. So you can bring the mowers around and to mow different lawns. Option. For the Kickstarter time, I guess it's about 7 p.m. at Germany. Yes. I think we have the larger batteries compared with the other brands because our navigation system support very large areas, so need a large battery to support mowing such large areas. For the repair options, is currently we have for our first generation product Neomow X, we have the after sales centers in Europe. It's in Germany. We are considering to build one more at Belgium. So for the repair center later, for the Neomow X, we will consider a new place to build our after sales service. So I'm not sure it will be in UK or not. But we will update more information once we established the after sales channels for the Neomow X. Yes, we will take the multiple apps, maps, features into the considerations. The grass to be counted in different angles. And Daniel, I think you can check the live stream yesterday. I think I have showed some apps functions at the slides. So there are one slide shows how the app's different function it has. So actually, we already planned the different angles cutting. Change more angles independent of 2 zones. For the customized setup for different zones. So currently we do not supporting this, but we will take this seriously into our considerations. For the Neomow S, so I cannot remember the place by heart, but we do have the warehouse and after sales centers at Germany. So you can ask, maybe you can just ask or check on our official website or ask them from Amazon. Yes, yes. We have, there's always some brilliant ideas from our groups. So we always take those, our customer voice into the considerations to develop new features. Never mind. So you can check the live stream, always the replay anytime you like. How long plan? So currently we're keeping update. So after we launched on the Kickstarters, so we will decide from the marketing reactions, we will devote a lot of R&D teams into the upgradings. So I guess, so for the whole product lifetime, we'll keep updating once we think it's necessary to update. Neomow X, Neomow S is at Amazon, you can find it. But for Neomow X, so tomorrow you can find it officially launched at the Kickstarters. So this is a really good chance for you guys who is really interested for our early product and our project. So maybe you can get the first batch for product. So just keep in tuned. I think our first generation mowers is strictly follows the Amazon's after sales rules. So you can get the guarantees anyway. How far from the stage? So from the docking station, actually currently we do not have the limit to limit the passageways. So currently we do not really test that yet. For the Neomow S, our first generations, I think we already sold thousands of them. So we already produced more than 6,000 of them, mass produced. So actually, because currently we are still in the R&D stage, for the Neomow X. So we almost updating the different software versions every 1 or 2 days. So there are too much features to be developed. So it's still in the progress. Any chance for this option? So because I cannot fully understand your questions. Yes, Neomow X is not available at Amazon right now. Only Neomow S, you can find it at Amazon already. And for our Neomow X, please remember tomorrow will be our officially launching day. And I think you guys don't want to miss it out. After it released, I think we will try, because first about our navigation system, we will try, this is our core technologies. So we will try to update it as long as possible for this whole lifetime, because no matter what kind of platform you will transplant to, the navigation system will still keeping update. Only if the hardware cannot support it anymore. So our software upgrade will not has any limit for the time. So currently we do not support to see the front camera stream from your apps. It's not because it's not available, but mainly because we're concerned about the data use, because of the camera, the video stream is really data consuming. And currently our package cannot support so much data. Spare parts. So we are still in the progress of mass produce that. So for the spare parts, actually we are experienced because we already mass produced our first generation machines. So, and we have very professional after sales team and the channels. So for the spare parts, we don't need to worry about that. We will also take this into our mass produce considerations. No matter you breaks that, no matter where you breaks it. So we were trying to find if you have the service lines or the course, so you can find the closest the after sales service centers to get it fixed. And we also support the deliveries. Yes, we currently we do not provide the home assistant options. This is a good question. Currently, we don't want to hack the machines because mower has very restrict safety restrictions. Especially, it really takes us a lot of time to finish the CE certifications. If we provide your hacking channels, yeah, I think it's will be a little bit dangerous, and I don't think we can really get the CE certifications. Yeah, we will think about the live video stream. it's not limited by the technology, it's limited by the data, actually. Yes, there'll be about like 50% off for the mowers. So currently we are developing some like, we call it get rid of the stock functions. So we are still testing that. We will try to update in the videos for further progress. So this is a good questions. And actually we now have a plan to develop a function that the robot can remote control your like garage doors automatically. Once he's get outside, he will remote control the doors to be closed automatically. So this is already in our future works. But you have to make sure your garage door is electronic. Grass trimmer. So I'm not sure you mean the grass trimmer to cutting the edge. So currently we do not supporting the edge cuttings. So I guess maybe you still need the grass trimmers. We deliver our Kickstarter to all over the world. I think no matter where you are, if you can check from the Kickstarters, if the Kickstarter is available, we would be available for you. The Canada Robotic is our shareholders. It's not the mother company, it's shareholders. About the others. So, so just keep in tune tomorrow. So I hope you guys can catch up the first 200 early birds. So if maybe there'll be some surprise for you, and even later, so it's only, I guess, 100 or 200 more. So it's still very worthy to buy. So tomorrow, that's our Kickstarter project. Our first batch will be delivered at early of December. This is according to the plan. Age. Yes, yes. So our laser scanners, actually, it can add the 10% reflection rate. It can support 40 meters. Imagine there is in the center of the circle. So actually the diameter of the circle is 80 meters. So it's more than 6,000 square meters. So even at the 10% reflection rate. So most of the walls actually up to 40 or 70% reflection rate, which up to like 100 meters. Yes, yes. The 5,000 square meters is the efficiency of the mowing area. because larger than that, so the battery cannot support so much time. Okay, I guess today still is already 1 hour. So today, I guess because there was not so much guests and comments, so I can read all your questions one by one. And I'm not sure if still you get the satisfied answers. And also we demonstrate some features that you mentioned you want to see yesterday. I'm not sure it's still satisfied, but anyway, keep us in tune, and there will be more and more features be released, or there'll be more and more videos to be released. And I will try to keep doing the live streams if you guys really like this way, how we can communicate. But let me just emphasize again, tomorrow, please remember to go to the Kickstarter and watch out our Kickstarter launch page, okay? Thank you for your support, and thank you for your time. 关了吧，拜拜。See you next time. 结束。